What happened? Verifying live transition. What happened? Something just happened weird. We're at Cardinal Newman High School, where today we bring you the North Coast Section Division IV playoffs. Today a second round game between John Swett of the Crockett area in the East Bay and Cardinal Newman. Cardinal Newman, the #1 seed, coming into today's game, looking to advance to the semifinals next week. Hello everyone, I am Dave Cox, joined today by Peyton Southey, who just got done playing some college softball at Dominican in Illinois, the all-time home run leader here at Cardinal Newman. Exciting time of year. You remember it very well. I know the playoffs were always very exciting, and this should be a great game. Everybody's fired up, although John Swett got here a little bit late, so we're starting half an hour later than we figured.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here. I really appreciate coming out here. And I love playing for Newman, so it's cool to get to do this on the other end of it now. So.
Yeah, I was excited when Coach Bill told me you were going to be here today, and I said, absolutely, let's get Peyton in here. So, the team's been playing well. They're having a good year. You've played with a few of these players as well, so you know kind of what they're feeling right now coming into
definitely.
this. A little pressure being that #1 seed, but hopefully they handle that well.
Yeah, no, I couldn't imagine them going out there right now. It's such a surreal thing to see them the #1 seed this year. So I think they'll do really well. I'm optimistic that they will perform to the way I know they can. I know they're a young team, but it definitely looks like they have a really good shot at it this year.
Take a look at the bracket. John Swett won their first round game fairly easily. They're here. The winner of this advances to either Tuesday or Wednesday next week in the semifinals and moves a step closer to the NCS championship. We're going to take a look at the batting order now. First for John Swett, as announced by their head coach Steve Milan, it'll be Kalia Barte, Rebecca Milan, Isabella Reyes, Addison Gibson, Sanaya Tu'u, Angela Samante, Venus Garcia, Devin Bergen, and Doria Aliandi, who will be rounding out the starting 9 for them. They're missing a few normal starters today, so that's going to make things a little bit tougher for them. Here's Newman's defense. Esposti, Walters, and Burke in the outfield. It'll be Tamayo, Johnson, Curry, and Kunamuni in the infield. McCormick behind the plate, and Callie Howard will be doing the pitching today. Callie Howard's had a very good year this year, both hitting and pitching. There she is in the circle. Take a look at her numbers. She's 10-5 with a 2.05 ERA. She's racked up 140 strikeouts this year, and she's really improved. You played behind her at her freshman year quite a bit last year, and she's really, really gotten better and better as the season's gone along.
Yeah, when I was out at school, I definitely started to watch some of the live streams that we had, and I mean to see the growth that she's had from now until then, she's definitely gotten better.
And a bunt to start things off. Nice play by Tamayo. She fields it and makes the play easily, 1 away. John Swett coming right out and trying to make things happen with a little small ball, and Newman's ready for it. 1 pitch, 1 out. You gotta love that.
Yeah, right.
Milan steps in. She's had quite a year. She's a sophomore. She's hit 5 home runs this year. Also does the pitching. Her batting average, a remarkable 700. It's lost everything here. I just lost all the cameras again.
All right, we're back. A little technical difficulty. Newman's ready to hit now. We're going to take a look at their batting order in just a second here. Jordan Johnson steps in to lead things off for Newman. Having a great freshman season. Here's the batting order. Johnson, Esposti, Howard, Kunamuni, Walters, Khoury, DeMarco, Tamayo, and McCormick rounding out the starting 9 for Newman. Facing Milan. What a year Jordan Johnson's had, hitting close to 500. 4 home runs. Takes that one up high. Pretty impressive numbers for the freshman, Peyton.
Yeah, no, definitely. She's had a great year. I mean, as a freshman, she's really successful so far.
28 runs batted in. And there's a strike. Three and 1 to Jordan Johnson. Played for Team USA. Did a great job there, that 15U team. They actually won the Pan American, and she is down to first base. Always a threat to steal. As Sophia Esposti steps in. Esposti hitting 197, 13 runs batted in. Can do a lot of things to help the team. We see showing bunt, Johnson running, and she has it stolen easily. Doing what she does best, use her speed to make things happen. And Newman has a runner in scoring position just like that for Esposti. That one's in the dirt. Johnson will move up again. She's at third. Now the throw gets away, and Johnson scores. Wow. All the way around comes Jordan Johnson, and Newman takes the lead just like that. Esposti takes that one high. Comes Jordan to the plate. Cruising across, no hesitation when that throw got away. And Newman takes a 1-0 lead. 3-1 is the count now to Esposti. And there's a walk. Here are Milan's numbers on the year. She has 118 strikeouts, which is impressive. And a run coming to the plate for Newman on a double by Callie Howard. This one hit well by Kunamuni. That'll get another run home. Howard turns and scores. Newman on a nice little roll here in the first inning. Impressive hitting so far.
Yeah, I think their pitch selection's been really nice. So those 2 walks plus, putting the ball in play really puts pressure on the defense.
Ava Walters is next. That one's a little bit low. Ava's numbers on the year. 12 runs batted in, a solid .280 batting average. Trying to keep this first inning rally going for Newman. And there's a strike. Milan looking for a first out as Walters fouls that one off. 2-2. No out still for Newman here in this first inning. Coming out swinging the bats very well. So taking a couple walks. Walters with a little bloop, but that's going to fall. And Walters is aboard. He's got enough of that to get it over the third baseman's head. I think he just kind of got it off the fist.
Yeah. Definitely was up and in pitch, but I mean, she put it in the gapper spot, so it's happened to be pressure on the defense.
Newman with 3 hits, 3 runs already. Impressive start as Sarah Curry steps in. Curry, one of the few seniors on this team. That one's in the dirt. Curry hitting .389, 1 home run, 16 runs batted in. Very solid senior year for her. That one's in the dirt. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Still nobody out. They're going to try to cut off a run at the plate by bringing the infield in. Check them out.
Yeah,
everybody's in.
They're very close in.
And there's a strike.
As a base runner in this situation, personally, I would take a much larger lead because you're not going to have anyone there to cover. So, with that big lead and putting the ball in play, I anticipate a lot of runs scored in this kind of position.
DeMarco with 22 runs batted in on the year and a chance to add to that right here. Bases loaded, no outs for Newman. Rebecca Milan rocks and fires. A little bit low, ball gets away. Newman scores. Kunamuni to the plate with the 4th run. Ball is just down a little bit. Good jump. And this one's going to be foul. Marco trying to get that one down the right field line. It's now 2-2. What a start for Newman. Going the distance. And that's in the dirt. DeMarco walks. Gianna Tamayo is next. Coach Milan's going to come out and have a word. Got a feel for Swett a little bit, Peyton. The bus was supposed to be there at 1:30. It didn't show up till like 2:30. They got here late, and it had to be really hard to stay focused. I know they were really stressed out about just getting here, let alone get ready to play a baseball game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they were stressed out. They got here, they went straight into throwing, and they only warmed up for about a good 45 minutes. So, you know, I applaud them coming out here and giving us a game. So, yeah, it's rough.
Johnny Tamayo, 273 average. Takes a strike. Bases loaded, off-speed pitch, got her out in front. 0-2. Milan winds and deals, and that one misses up high. 1-2. Bases loaded, Newman up 4-0 already. And there's strike 3 for the first out. Dave Clark, our plate umpire today, making the call there as Christelle McCormick steps in. McCormick hitting 226. Off speed, misses a little low. One and 0 to Christelle. There's a strike. This one's foul. 1-2. That one misses just high. She got the call last time in that high part of the strike zone. She tried to go back there with 2 strikes. Didn't get the call this time. So 2-2. Swung on and missed. McCormick goes down. A couple of strikeouts in a row for Milan. Back the infield up now. Trying to get out of the jam. We come back around to the top of the order. Jordan Johnson. 4 home runs already. On pace to break your record, Peyton, if she keeps this up.
I mean, I applaud her. Anything for this program. I mean, she's clearly had a really good year, and she's an incredible athlete. So, you know, anyone who's to do it, you know, I tip my hat to them.
Your single season record of 11 looks pretty safe at this point.
I mean, she is just a freshman. She has a lot of time ahead of her, and I mean, she's coming out strong. It's, you know, I look forward to seeing what she's going to do in the next few years here at Cardinal Newman.
Takes a strike, 3-1. You can bet she's going to load up fastball right here. Walked, stole a base, scored a run, takes ball 4. It's going to force in a run. Two out, Sophia Spasti is next. Swung on and missed. Spasti was way out in front of that one. Hitter. That brings in another run. 6-0 Newman. Callie Howard is next with a chance to really do some damage right here. Howard got a base hit her first time up, hitting over 400. Milan working very quickly. I can barely get the stats in there in between pitches. 0-1 to Callie Howard. That one's high. 1-1. Howard, fly ball. Out into right center field. And it's going to drop. Newman gets a couple runs. 8-0. Howard with the 4th hit, her 2nd hit of the day. Right fielder was kind of playing way over. She had a chance at that. She was almost playing on the right field line. As we see this one again, Howard not real happy with it out of the box, and then she realizes it's going to drop. She jams on into second with a double. Mooney at the plate now. Mooney rips that one foul. Oh my goodness. Heat seeker right there. Mooney had a base hit her first time up. In the dirt. Mooney having a very good freshman year as well with a couple home runs. Three and 2 now. Mooney rips it foul again. Keeping our camera operator on his toes down there. Protect the camera, whatever you do. Still 3 and 2. That one's in the dirt. Comes the runner to the plate. And Newman scores again. It's that Newman dugout all smiles right now as Ava Walters steps in. That one's very high. And that one's going to get up and over the top. Ava singled earlier in this inning. Newman's batted around. It's the 15th batter that's come to the plate for Newman. That one's up high. 3 and 2. To right field. Second baseman's out there. Makes the play. Side retired. Big inning for Newman. They end up scoring 9 runs here in the top of the first. How about that?
Great start. I think their pitch selection really helped them there. They were very selective with what she was throwing, and those walks really led them to accumulating runs there in the first.
All right, we'll take a break right here and be back with more in just a moment.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like?
It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup.
Top of the second now. Newman up 9-0, just exploding right off the bat. Bunt attempt Gianna Tamayo right on top of it. Her second nice play on the bunt today. Very nicely done, fielding her position well. She retires Addison Gibson. There's another look at that. See, Tamayo was charging hard. Nice play. Sanaya Tu'u at the plate now. Good inside fastball that time. Tu'u hitting .367 on the year with 15 runs batted in. This is a team that has scored a lot of runs this year, Peyton, so they're very capable of coming back, but a 9-0 deficit this early is tough. Okay, we all flinched. That one fouled straight back. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Nice fastball. 2 away. Callie Howard. Angela Samonte steps in. Just came up, I believe, from JV. They had a few players missing today. They had some call-ups. Tries to bunt. Make your first varsity at bat in the playoffs.
What a time to do it.
Bunts again. Tamayo right there. Makes the play again. 2 very nice plays by Gianni Tamayo. And just like that, Newman gets through that inning rather quickly. So we're going to move along here. Nice job by the Cardinals there. Firing on all cylinders here early on. We'll step aside and be back with more in just a moment.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play could be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
Heading to the bottom of the second inning. Newman with the big lead. Doing a nice job playing the bunt. Here's that last play by Gianni Tamayo. She's right on top of it again. You can see her charging in. Doesn't hesitate. Yeah. And makes the throw.
Yeah, definitely very aggressive at third, which is what you exactly need there. So props to her.
Sarah Curry getting ready to step in now. Curry pops it up, and it's going to be a foul ball. Curry walked and scored a run back in the first. Milan's pitch popped up foul. 0-2. That one misses up. That one's foul. They're really having trouble staying back on the ball, waiting for it to get to the plate. What's your mindset when you're facing a pitcher that has a lot of off speed like this?
Personally, I would definitely look outside. I would sit back and drive it to right because that forces you to ultimately wait for the ball longer to get you at a better contact point for the pitch. Her also having a changeup could be something that might be throwing them off a little bit. However, I would just kind of try to look out with the pitches.
To second base, caught by Berggren. Nice defensive play there. One away. That one just popped up a little bit. Berggren was right there to make the play. Nicole DeMarco at the plate now. That one's low. DeMarco back up the middle. That's a base hit.
It's a great cut.
Solid single for Nicole DeMarco. Runner aboard. Kind of doing exactly what you said, waiting for it a little bit longer and not trying to pull it.
Yeah, she really adjusts her timing on that, which is why I think she was ultimately much successful going up the middle.
Fifth hit for Newman. Johnny Tamayo at the plate now. She's done really well at third base so far today. That one misses up high. And Gianna Tamayo rips that one into left field. That's a base hit. Runners at first and second for Newman. Really nice swing that time by Tamayo. She's kind of moving up in the box too. Look how close to the front she is. Almost stepped out, in fact. They got to watch that. There's a strike. McCormick is next. Christel's done a solid job behind the plate this year for Newman. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, I played with Crystal when I went to Newman, and she was one of the hardest workers on that field. She takes what she does very seriously, and I appreciate that out of her.
1 out, 2 on for Newman. That's a ball. 3-1. McCormick could see a pretty good pitch right here. But she hits it well to left field. And that's going to drop. McCormick with a base hit. And a run scores. 10-0.
I think as they have come through the lineup a few times now that they're starting to see, trying to make more adjustments with the timing.
Solid contact that time for McCormick as Jordan Johnson steps in next. Johnson's walked twice so far today. Gets a pitch here and rips it foul. 0-2. That one's kind of dribbles up there. 2-2. Johnson goes down and gets it and rips it into center field. Johnson will head for second on that. Heads up. Eight hits now for Newman, and it's 11-0. Here's the swing. Really had to go down and get it.
Yeah, that was real low. She put a great bat to it, though.
Sophia Spasti is next. Two and 0 to Spasti. There's a strike. 2-1. Milan working quickly. That's ball 4. Spasti's aboard. Bases loaded for Callie Howard. Look out. She's 2 for 2. That one's down low. Howard has 2 hits, 2 RBIs. Coach Milan's going to come out and have a word now. And they're going to bring in a new pitcher. It's going to be Devin Berggren. He's going to be doing the pitching now. Give us a chance to let you know today's game is being sponsored by Corrective Exercise and Restoration, the team trainers here at Cardinal Newman, specializing in a holistic approach to healthcare. Get your athlete back on the field, back on the court as quickly and as safely as possible with Corrective Exercise and Restoration. Also sponsoring today's game, Anchor 21 Promotional Branding. Go to anchor21branding.com for hats, t-shirts, and sweatshirts and more. Great customer service, and they are local. Also sponsoring today's game is Elite Excursions, a local luxury transportation business serving Sonoma, Napa, and Marin for over 15 years, specializing in wine tours, weddings, sporting events. As Howard fouls that one back. And airport transfers for all your transportation needs. Look no further than Elite Transportation. That one hits the outside corner. 2-2. Bergen becomes the second pitcher today for Swett. And she misses up high. 3-2. Howard has 2 hits. That one's in the dirt. And that's an RBI. Kunamuni is next. Izzy Kunamuni at the plate. That one's in the dirt. Another low one. Mooney got a piece of that. She singled and walked in 2 trips so far today. 2-1. That one misses way up. 3-1. Bergen in danger of walking another run. Swett's going to bring the infield way in, try to cut off the run at the plate. And she hits this one to center field. And they cannot make the play. It's going to be the second error. Newman gets another run on the board there. Runner was tagging up, would have scored anyways, but the ball pops out.
Yeah, it's a hard play to be a base runner on. If it drops, you got to get to the next base. But if it's caught, you got to make sure you're back.
Ava Walters is next. Walters has a hit in 2 trips so far today. And there's a strike. 1-2. Two and 2. That one misses down. Full count. Bases loaded for Ava Walters. Hits this one out to right field. And again, they cannot make the play. Newman gets another run. Sarah Curry is next. That one misses up a little high. Corey hits this one well, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Newman sends a couple runners to the plate. Corey has a double, and 2 more runs scored for Newman.
She teed that ball up. It was a great swing.
Yeah, kind of a no doubter right off the bat. Corey ends up taking off for second. As the throw comes in, easy double. Nicole DeMarco is next. Ava Walters is called out for leaving early. didn't realize that was an automatic out when you left early like that. That's kind of harsh. And this one's hit well to left field, but foul. Johnny Tamayo at the plate. Okay, what happened there? Another runner left early. They're just trying to get outs, I think.
Yeah, when you take a lead and the ball gets back to the pitcher in the circle, you have to make a decision whether you're going back to the base you came from or if you're proceeding to the next. And if you don't and you hesitate, then that is another way of being called out while running the bases instead of just leaving early.
Okay. I think maybe we're seeing a little sportsmanship there from Coach Vreeland too, just trying to kind of get out of the inning. Obviously, John Swett is undermanned. They're missing 5 of their normal starters, and things are not going well for them.
Yeah.
I applaud that. No reason to embarrass the other team or anything like that. Tonight's game is sponsored by Diamond Service Grading. Best way to get your cards and memorabilia graded. It is fast, accurate, and transparent. It's a better grading system. Also introducing now custom label choices. Very nice. Again, Diamond Service Grading. Best way to get your cards and memorabilia graded. Also sponsoring today's game is North Bay Elite, top girls AAU program in the North Bay. They span the country looking for top competition, often finding it. You're looking for a great AAU program. Look no further than North Bay Elite. They have players playing Division I, Division II, Division III, and NAIA basketball currently. Garcia stepping in now for John Swett. Callie Howard back in the circle, trying to close this out. That's a foul ball. Bounced back up and hit the bat while she was still in the box. Garcia showing bunt, fouls it back. Venice Garcia. Again, I believe a player that just came up from junior varsity. Fouls it off. That's going to be a strikeout, fouling off the third pitch. 1 away. And Devin Bergen will be next. Bergen trying to bunt as well. Trying to put it in play.
Look how close Tamayo is.
Yeah, she's right on top of it. You can see her on the left part of the screen right here, just creeping in.
She's waiting.
There's the bunt.
It's a great bunt.
And a nice play by Kunamuni. Sarah Curry covering. Nice job by Newman. Two outs. Maddie Jones will step in next. And she shows bunt. Jones hitting 182 on the year with a couple of runs batted in. Tamayo again right on top of it. Good bunt. Tamayo has it. Side retired. Newman playing those bunts very well. And we're going to move along to the bottom half of the inning. Newman on a little bit of a roll right now. And they lead it 16-0 here in the NCS playoffs. We'll take a break and be back with more in just a moment.
The tackle, and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
Heading to the bottom of the third inning. Newman with a big lead here, up 16-0. Just kind of overmatched right now. Swett, and again, a lot of things going against them, missing some of their key players, getting here late. It was just not a good day for them overall. Gianni Tamayo will step in. Tamayo has a hit and 2 trips to the plate today. She hits this one well right at the shortstop. Nice play by Kalia Barte, 1 away.
Let's go, Stout! Ding! Good eye!
Christelle McCormick is next. 2-0. That one's outside. Takes a strike. McCormick has a hit and 2 trips so far today.
Go yard.
McCormick pops it up. Foul ball. McCormick gets new life after popping that one up. Nice try by Addison Gibson, the catcher, to try to field that one. And that's ball 4. Christelle is on. No outs, back to the top of the order. Jordan Johnson. That one's low. 4 ball. That one's way high. Johnson fouls that one off. Walked first 2 times up, then she got a base hit up the middle her last time. Having a great freshman year, 2-1. Very young team. That one's low, 3-1. Dave Cox and Peyton Salfi bringing you the action here today with 1 on now for Newman, 1 out. And that's a ball. Johnson walks for the 3rd time today.
You know, you mentioned having a young team, and I think this will be really good for the program as they move forward. They'll get to learn how each other are on and off the field, which will ultimately, in my opinion, make them more successful as the years come on. So,
Kenna Homan is going to pinch hit now. And take the strike. And that hit her. Bases loaded. Callie Howard is next. First pitch. Oh my goodness. That got Christelle, but she was in foul territory. But man, that's not the concern right now. That ball was scorched. See if we can see where it got her on this. She'll be just on the left of the screen after the ball's hit. Right there on that elbow. Apparently she's okay.
It's gotta hurt.
Yeah. Howard's 2 for 2 already with 3 runs batted in. I was worrying about that when they have the bases loaded. Swett brings the infielder so far in. I'm a little worried about the third base when, I mean, that ball was drilled, and if it's drilled at either third or first, it could be really tough to react.
Yeah.
And this is high.
In my years, I've never seen an infield moved in so far.
Yeah, it's way, I mean, they are right on top. Ball 3 to Howard. 3-1. And that's ball 4. That'll bring another run home. Howard with her 4th RBI of the day. Coach Milan's going to bring in a new pitcher. This time it's going to be Isabella Reyes. And I believe Mackenzie Dennis is going to hit now. Or Lopes is going to hit, I believe. Yeah. Kendall Lopes. Mm-hmm. 17-0. Newman just rolling right now. Definitely coming into this, Newman had the highest strength of schedule in the bracket, no question. Even though they didn't have the best record, they were kind of a no-brainer to get the #1 seed as Kendall Lopes steps in. And there's a strike. Lopes rips that one into right center field. It's her first base hit of the year, and that's going to roll for a while. Stops at first. 2-run score. 10 hits now for Newman. It's a nice way to get your first hit of the year. Squared it up. Kerrigan's going to step in next. Sophia Kerrigan rips it to left field. Wow, everybody getting into the act. Kerrigan jumping all over that first pitch.
Yeah, she was ready.
Sarah Curry steps in next. Base is full. Newman now has 13 hits. I'm a little behind on my hit count there. The throw gets away. Everybody's going to stay put, however. Curry swings and fouls it off.
Newman's bat's loving that right or left side of the field line drives today.
Curry strikes out for the second out. Sloan Burke is going to hit next. She was technically the flex playing in the outfield today. So now she's going to bat first up. Isabel Reyes, third pitcher. And 2-0 to Sloan Burke. That misses high, ball 3. Runs on the board now. Hit by pitch, Tamayo. Make it 21. Christelle McCormick. And once again, a runner stepped off to end the inning. 21-0. Wow. Newman having quite a day so far. They lead it big here in the North Coast section playoffs. We'll step aside and be back with more in just a moment. Moving along. Big lead for Newman. Top of the fourth. Callie Howard.
Down.
Oh yeah!
Swett has worked it around at the top of the order. Howard has faced the minimum so far. Kalia Barte about to step in now. Kalia having a great year, hitting over 500. A couple of home runs. Swing and a miss. What's the thing that you notice about Callie the most from last season to this season?
I would say personally, her confidence has increased significantly. Beside that, I think her hitting has improved. She's not only, scary to face on the mound, but she's scary to face at the plate. I personally wouldn't want to throw to her. She's learned how to do it from both offensive and defensive sides.
Barte fouls that one off. Kalea fouls that one off again. Hanging in there.
And getting a piece of it.
Yeah, trying to stay alive. That one's popped up, foul again. Small children playing around on the practice field back there in danger. Put a helmet on that kid. My goodness. So tell us a little bit about your season this year, what it was like as a freshman coming in, playing at Dominican University all the way in Illinois, and how'd it go for you?
It's definitely a change. I mean, you move across the country by yourself, and you just have to, throw yourself into the whole atmosphere, not just the sports, but the school as well. Our team this year, we were great. We broke some records for my university. We broke the win record, and we made it the farthest we have in playoffs in the program history.
Dribbler Tamayo makes the play. How about that?
Great play.
About the closest thing to a hit we've seen so far. Good jump out of the box by Barte. See the throw. Gets her by a full step. Nice play by Gianna Tamayo. She's done a really nice job down there at third base today. This one right back to Howard. Stabs it, throws to first, and retires Rebecca Milan. 2 away. Wow, what a reaction that was. Ball got back to her in a hurry. Great backhand, too.
Yeah.
Nicely done by Callie Howard. 2 away. Isabella Reyes stepping in now. 1 home run, 24 runs batted in this year for the Warriors of John Swett. One-on-one. Check swing, didn't go. 2-1. That's a strike. 2-2. Howard getting it by her. Just kind of rearing back and firing that. That one just misses. 3-2. Close. Ball 4. There's a base runner. First one of the day for them. Addison Gibson is next. Catcher for this squad. She has a home run this year. 28 runs batted in and a .542 average. They've really had a good year offensively today. Howard just kind of overpowering them a little bit. It's the thing, Newman plays in a predominantly Division II, Division III league, so when you get the playoffs, Division IV, it's a whole different thing. That's kind of what we're seeing today. See that brace she's wearing on the right arm. She's had some trouble with hitting her hip with her elbow when she delivers the pitch. This little roller out front. Howard has it, and the side is retired. Newman continuing to put him down. And it is still 21 zip as we head to the bottom half of the inning. Big lead for Newman. We'll be right back with more in just a moment.
High school sports are one of the things that make living in California so great.
But sometimes the behavior in the stands can overshadow our achievements on the field.
I love it when my parents show up for me.
But being booed for missing a play can be crushing.
And remember that refs are people too.
They're trying their best to call a fair and correct game.
No one should feel insulted or ashamed
because of their race, ethnicity, or gender.
We should be able to hold our heads high after the match, win or lose.
One. All right, moving along. Bottom of the 4th inning. Newman with a huge lead. 10-run rule will be in effect when we hit the 5th inning. Christelle McCormick will still be up. Remember, she was at the plate when the last batter was retired. Isabella Reyes, the 3rd pitcher of the day for John Swett.
Let's go, Stelly!
And here comes Christelle McCormick. Brought her fan club with her today. Gotta love that. Almost got her. She's saying, I want to hit. Do not put me on base there.
Yeah, definitely.
And she hits
she got a good piece of that.
Got a lot of it. And it is gone. A home run for Christelle McCormick. As she puts that one over the center field fence.
What a great play.
And her cheering section goes a little crazy. Wow.
She really got a piece of that one.
Yeah, that was definitely a bomb. Here it is. I believe she hit a home run in the playoffs last year, too.
She did, I remember.
Breaking into the home run trot. Gotta love that. Jordan Johnson is next. And Johnson rips that one foul. Johnson hasn't seen a lot of pitches so far today. This is way up high. Johnson scored 4 runs today. And that one hit her. Kenna Homan is next. That one misses high. Let's go back to that home run. See, outfielder kind of came in at first and then went back, and it does clear that center field fence.
It's a great ball.
Three and 0 to McKenna Homan. And she draws a walk. Callie Howard is next. Howard has 2 hits, 4 runs batted in. There's a strike. No outs. And she's hit. Kendall Lopes will step in next. Bases loaded, nobody out. Lopes had a nice base hitter last time up. In the dirt. 3-1. Lopes, ground ball, and they get the out at first. Run scores. Nice play at third base by Angela Samanti. Sophia Kerrigan steps in. Had a nice base hit last time she came up. One and 0. Make that 2-0. Three and 0. Saturday, 1 o'clock. Newman baseball takes the field for the first time in the NCS playoffs. There's a strike. Their game was actually supposed to be Friday, but no umpires showed up for the Montgomery St. Mary's game, so they had to move that one back to Wednesday and the second round quarterfinal game to Saturday for Newman. So they had an extra day to wait. This one's hit well, caught at shortstop. Nice play. That was hit well.
That was a very well hit ball.
Popped up. And that's going to drop. Sarah Khoury drops one in. Another hit for Newman. Here's that line out. Tough break. She hit this one right on the nose. Just happened to be right at.
She stayed very well. Yeah, she stayed very well extended through the ball.
Dugout having some fun. Oliver stepping in. And that was a little bit low. 2-0 to Oliver. Phoebe Oliver trying to get aboard here for Newman. Runners at first and third. And she does. Quite a few hit batters today. Gianna Tamayo is next. And there's a runner step off to end the inning. Again, just kind of a sportsmanship move by Coach Vreeland. And we are moving along to the fifth inning. Looks like by all accounts will be the end of this one. This 10-run rule will be in effect. Newman with a big lead here. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
Tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
here we go, top of the 5th inning. Everything going Newman's way. Callie Howard still firing away. That one's fouled off. Sanaya Tui at the plate. That one's a little low. Just a little. Tu'u fouls that one off. And she hits this one well, but right to second base. Looks like Nicole DeMarco is playing second now, and that's an out. One of the better hit balls of the day for them. Just happened to be right at somebody. One away. Fun attempt. Howard makes the play easily. That was Manette. No, that was Angela Samonte. 2 away. Venice Garcia. And there's a strike to Garcia. Garcia tries to bunt again. 0-2. Callie Howard, 1 strike away. And there it is. That's going to do it for this one. Wow, Newman just absolutely dominating. Again, tough day for Swett. They had to get here late. Everything was going against them. And they tried hard. They played hard. They tried hard. And hats off to them for a great season. Unfortunately, this wasn't meant to be today. There's your final score. We'll pick a player of the game and be back with that interview in just a moment. We'll be right back with that as you learn more about Cardinal Newman High School.
The English department prepares students to analyze and write at the college level so their essays and expressions of ideas stand out and get noticed, not only at the college level, but through life.
In theology classes, we explore God through the Catholic lens and help students connect the mysteries and gifts of our faith with the realities of the world. We help students learn to provide service to others and their community as a means of living the principles of our faith.
Through the arts, dance, modern band, drama, and studio art, Students develop their creativity and imaginations to express themselves in ways not possible in traditional academics.
Our math and science programs guide students into college-level work, with an emphasis on ensuring they can meet the rigors of engineering, medicine, and scientific research college pathways.
We ensure a solid foundation in history while analyzing modern-day challenges to ensure students are prepared for success in a multicultural, multi-religious world.
Our students take a deep dive into the culture behind the languages they learn. Whether it's French, Spanish, or Latin, our students develop the language skills in ways that expand their awareness and appreciation of other cultures.
We approach athletics differently from most schools by focusing on the science of human performance, supporting students with certified athletic trainers, and having professional coaches who are experts in their sport and in motivating young adults.
Breaks a tackle and he's gone on the very first play. Oh!
With 2 college counselors and 3 grade level counselors, we support students through their high school career and expertly guide them through their college selection and scholarship applications.
High school goes by in a flash, but if you make the most of it, you'll have lifelong memories and skills needed for college and beyond.
What does it smell like? It smells like condiments, like mustard and ketchup. Newman!
All right, there's our final score once again. Big win for Newman as they win at 24-0. And we're with our player of the game, Callie Howard, who not only hit well today, but threw a no-hitter. Quite a performance today, Callie. Had everything going on today. Tell us a little bit what it was like out there for you today.
I was really, really nervous going into the game just because it's NCS and, like, there's a lot more build-up for it. But I tried to calm down a little and just, like, play the game and not really think about who we're playing and just have the same mindset the whole game and, like, not let the score or, like, the other team get to me.
You got through the first inning real quick, 1, 2, 3, and then you guys put a bunch of runs on the board. That had to relax you a little bit.
A lot.
Your velocity seemed pretty good today. Was your arm feeling really good?
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I had a little injury, but I'm fully recovered now and feeling great.
And everybody kind of got into the act hitting-wise today. That has to be fun when you're batting around, everybody's getting hits, drawing walks, getting hit by pitch, and everybody gets to be a part of it.
Yes, definitely.
Peyton?
What was your mentality going into today's game?
Honestly, I had no idea what the other team was going to be like, and yesterday we tried to, like, research a little and, like, figure out how the pitcher was, but we could not find anything, and so just kind of going into it thinking, like, they're going to be the best team that we're going to see, and, like, we need to have 100% effort from everyone on the team in order to win. And it's just going into it like that is just a good mindset, because if they're however you expect or, like, lower or higher, then you just, like, can adjust.
We've had a couple other no-hitters this year. This had to be the strangest one, however. He only had 1 strikeout during the game. They bunted a lot. They were just kind of trying to put the ball in play a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
And Gianna Tamayo played great at third base. Tell us about how, once you guys realized what was going on, how the defensive strategy changed a little bit.
She did a really good job. And this is, like, she hasn't been playing until, like, midway through the year, so she's newer to third base also. And she just came in and, like, fielded her position great and, like, was in the right spot when they bunted and just did a great job all around.
Probably the closest thing they got to a hit all day was that liner back up the middle that you backhanded. Tell us about that as a pitcher when you had to know the no-hitter was there, and you're able to make a play like that to save it from going up the middle.
It was pretty exciting. I tend to go for balls that aren't really mine, and then it kind of sometimes doesn't end always well, so I was really glad to be able to make the play and get the out. Yeah,
that was a really nice play. So you guys move on here in NCS. Competition's bound to get a little tougher, of course. What do you think? This has got to give you guys a little bit of confidence, but also cautiously optimistic, I guess, is the way to put it at this point.
I think we just need to have the right motivation and be ready for whatever team is going to come our way.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations, Callie. Big day hitting and pitching today for you. And you guys are moving on in NCS, going to the semifinals. Congratulations.
I'm so excited.
All right, great job. Callie Howard and everyone on the team really played well today. And that's going to do it for our coverage of this one. As a no-hitter for Callie Howard, also had a couple of hits. And Newman is moving on to the semifinals. That is the way to do it. Peyton, thank you so much for being with us today. Really appreciate you,
thank you
joining
for
us. Yeah, that was fun. Good to see you again. Congratulations on your great season this year as well. That's going to do it for our coverage. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be back more with games next.